Hello and welcome to the Aurora Esports Overwatch Clash Season 2. I am EJ, and I am with the one and only RiddleDog.
Hello.
And we will be casting the Charlemagne Shapeshifters playing against the Paris Paper Planes.
Yeah.
So Riddle, what do you expect coming into this match from both these teams?
The Paper Planes are looking to get their first win this week as well. They're 0-3. They've had some tough opponents as well, to be fair, but they're hoping to look for it. According to Scrimbox, they were doing really good in some scrims as well, much better than how they've performed so far in the season prior to those. So
yeah,
it looks like the Shapeshifters are also going to try to be looking to keep up their momentum as they're 2-1. I believe right now they lost week 1 to the Washington Overwatch team, and then they won their next 2 games. So they're looking to keep this going and running.
Yeah, and even though the Paper Planes are down 0-3, I still expect them to put up quite a good fight tonight.
Definitely.
These teams, to me, feel like they're pretty even. I feel like the Paris Paper Planes might still be figuring out how their team will work, like what works best for their team.
Yeah, it is a team full of rookies as well. So let's see, they have Base God as a rookie, Neslo, Cello Guy, Urpel. The only real people that aren't new is Meister and Coldbeer, who are both on the Paris Pet Rocks last season.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a team to look forward to getting better over the season as they get more used to the environment and get used to playing with each other.
Yeah, for sure. It's also important to point out that tonight there will be 2 ringers, one for each team. So for the Charlemagne Shapeshifters, Kabor will be coming in for Zinyu Baba on support. And for the Paris Paper Planes, Fruitles will be coming in from Neslo for DPS and support.
Yeah.
So
Neslo hasn't done too bad at all on the Paper Planes prior to this, so it'll be tough for Fruitles, but Fruitles is all over the place. He's able to perform however he wants. So I don't have doubt that they're going to be able to pull it off, as it looks like Brutals and Yeetmeister are going to be the support line for the Paper Planes for this first map of Antarctica.
And that's really interesting, because both those players, we don't really think of them as like support players, so it'd be kind of interesting to see like what supports they play.
Yeah, the tank line back in the day for GGU now showing up to support the rest of the Paper Planes against the Shapeshifters. I know in the scrim, Yeet was playing flex support, and I believe they had Neslo in main support, but I know Fruitles can flex around. He's like one of the flex gods of the league, so
yeah,
he's more used to the flex support, I believe, like Diana, but I've seen him play like Lucio and everything like that, so we'll see.
It's like the Shapeshifters already.
Yep.
Let's see if Paper Planes will probably be ready soon.
I believe so. I believe they did say are. So we're going to be heading in here.
Yeah. And Arctic Peninsula will be our first map. So this map, more of a brawl-centric map, I'd say. Like a lot of the maps favor those close Reinhardt engages. And you don't even have to play Reinhardt. You can play like Orisa, Junker Queen can work. Anything that can get up in your face and brawl is a great comp on this map.
Yeah, definitely. And a lot of the points.
Check out the new Antler album. You've heard of them?
Where am I specking? Where is this?
What'd you think?
Do you see anything? Do you see like the heroes?
Nobody uses
I see the heroes, yeah. We have.
I don't.
Do we need to pause?
5,
Good to see you.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Hold on. My spec is like mad glitching. Let's see. Can you invite me?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, 1 second. There we go. Oh. I invited the wrong person. How do you stop an invite?
I'm here. I'm here.
Ready for battle.
Huh.
The invite. My bad.
I'm back. And this time I have the heroes. I have no clue what that is. I've never seen that before. But in this map, especially, you have to play the brawl because there's no real good angles if you want to try to poke. As you see,
Yeah,
both.
it looks like both teams are on the brawl.
Yeah, definitely. You see Fruitle's going over to the Baptiste wall with that from Cuckoo to try to split up Purple, but it just lost him up. It's a nice hack. Comes out from Pelica, able to take down Cuckoo, but Emeister goes too aggressive. Logan finds him. Rusty is going to be sanctioned off from the rest of his team, away from Logan's heals, as Purple is able to capitalize on that, kill him.
The first fight win to the Paris Paper Plains. Some nice hacks, setting up those engages from Hello Guy.
Yeah, definitely. You see Fruitle's so close to the window already, as well as I believe Cello Guy found out, sleep out from pneumonia, as he has to get out. A hack comes out on the Rusty Goomba, stops his charge. Purple just able to keep swinging, but Fruitles is in the rest of the team with Purple.
That's the BAP down.
Yeah. Huge shatter.
Big shatter.
Purple, but a nice wall was able to stop the aggression from Purple, as the Shapeshifters are just going to try and clean up the rest of the paper planes here.
Yeah, and I expect this will be very back and forth. These fights heavily revolved around like cooldown usage with the walls, so we'll see which teams can use their cooldowns effectively to get early advantages in these fights and ultimately try and win the fight.
Yeah, the paper planes.
Nano online for the Shapeshifters.
Yeah.
We'll see how they use it.
They decided to go lower as well, just to try to make sure that they aren't walled off. But a high noon out from Floydbeer is able to stop them. A huge shatter from Mr.
That's massive.
Wow.
Frutos uses the window, but isn't really able to use it as just a nettle Rhine in his face.
Yeah, that's not ideal, but you know, it happens.
It happens, yeah. It happens to me many times.
Exactly. The Shapeshifters are going to be coming up onto 3 ults here, but a good EMP as well could negate all of that. As he gets a huge 4-man EMP, able to kill Guga before he gets his melt online. So it looks like the Frosty is trying to keep everyone alive. A nice sleep onto Coldbeer, but Frosty will take down Eat. Logan's so low. He gets down to 8, but Frosty clutching up with these nice shots.
And the ult advantage right now is heavily in favor of the Shapeshifters as they pick off 2 more, staggering them.
They only used 1 ult from both sides, but the ult from the paper planes was a lot more important, as you see the Blizzard and Beat also online for the Shapeshifters.
The planes have to get this shatter on and shatter online, and it has to be massive.
Very early beat, but it's able, with the Blizzard, it's able to make sure Urple's taken down before it gets a shatter, and just like that. That's Antarctica sub-level.
Very good aggression from the Shapeshifters. They knew how to play around their comp effectively, and they're timing their engages really well, and they're playing very fast tempo, not letting the Paper Plane's really set up.
I heard someone
So
climbed over tunnel
we'll see if they can
without ropes.
continue that aggression into these
Taros would have been so jealous.
next map, or maybe next 2 maps if the Paper Planes can have a comeback.
Yeah, Frosty doing really well on this DPS, as he's more known for that support. I know there's a lot of people that are really high on his DPS prowess and what he's able to do. As you do see the Shapeshifters going on the same comp, swapping Kiriko for an Ana, but you see more of a dive look coming out for the Paper Planes here.
This is a 5-man dive style comp from the Planes.
Purple's in, and they're able to get a hack on the Caber 27 to kill him. Cello Guy's able to get Frosty as well. Just like that with a nice hack. Another one from Cello Guy. He's not able
going
to.
Crazy.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, and this is what the 5-man comp wants to do. They want to isolate a target, ideally a backline target, like the Lucio.
Caber.
And then once they isolate 5-man dive them, it's just an easy fight win from there, especially if it's a support.
Completely. You see Frosty going over the Soldier compared to the Cassidy, as well as Gook onto the Tracer. Caber also goes on to his signature Brigitte character from Team Canada in the World Cup. As Rusty Goomba also jumps so far in, but with the nice bubble from Urple, Caber isn't able to get any healing from Pneumonia. Rusty is able to trade Brutals in this chaos, but nothing's able to be done as Voidbeard just leans up with Urple.
Yeah. Nice aggression from Paper Planes again.
Yeah. No ults needed. You see Pneumonia going over the Zen, a very greedy support line, at least with the Zen, because it's such an easy dive target, but if he's able to stay alive from the Caber Brig, they're able to output a lot of damage. We'll see if it works though.
The Discord's going to be hard for the Monkey
Rusty
to deal with that Discord. But he's already dead to Code Beam.
Yeah, they were able to get it done. Rusty does find the support line with the help of Logan's Discord or about Frittles right in the beginning before he got pulsed as well. Voidbeard is able to take the Goku down before he able to use the pulse, but you see both prems coming out. As Rusty Gooma's hacked, Cello Guy's won, but he TP's out. Rusty takes down Voidbeard though. Purple's so far in. Rusty's able to pick up another.
At this point, Paper Planes want to stall as long as they can get it to 99, and then come back in with some ultimates and try at it again.
Yeah, not much use.
Goku will have Pulse, but they have EMP and Beat on the side of the Planes.
Yeah, they're gonna get Kitsune real quick here, as well as probably both the support ults for the Shapeshifters as well. So it's all about the timing, see if they're able to do it. EMPs, they only able to find Rusty Goomba, but he's booped in from Eatmeister, and they're able to pick him off before...
Rusty's down!
Yeah, before both support are able to use either of their ults. As it looks like the Paper Planes are just trying to wait out the Brig rally. A nice hack out onto Logan, but...
They can actually sustain if they use their trans good. They can sustain this. Rusty's almost back. Visor
huge
comes
lead
out.
for the Visor. But a really nice trans able to keep Frosty up, and Frosty's able to take down Urple with that Discord Orb. Logan's doing crazy work here on this Zenyatta, as just he's able to play so far back and safe with MJ that the Discord's able to do so much. As I say, that Cello Guy does get Goku, as he does try to go in and punish Cello Guy, but he gets punished
Flames
himself.
can go in on this. Trans look at it, those get forced though.
His Urple's just trying to zap Logan, but he knows that he's not able to if he drops. He's dead. Primal Rage out from Rusty Goomba just to try to stall for as long as he can. A nice pulse onto Urple makes him fall really low. Logan's so low. Cello Guy and Voidbeard are able to punish him. As Urple's able to just barely get that primal range. Yeah. Really nice point flip. Frosty's so low after a nice headshot from Brutals. Yeah, it's just clean up for the Paper Planes at this point.
Yeah.
EMP activated.
Paper Planes played very well at setting up their dives. And even though they had trouble at that latter part of the round, yeah.
Able to bounce back with that nice pick on
Able to bounce back, yeah. So we'll see how the comps look like for this round. Looks like monkeys on both sides again, with Pneumonia opting to go for the Ana.
Yeah, another really susceptible target as well. It's up to him with his sleep darts and Aid, as well as Caber going onto the brig as well, just to try to protect him.
Yep, we'll see if this 5-man can still pressure out the backline of the Shapeshifters. Or will the Shapeshifters be able to defend against it?
Yeah, you see Yeet and Koidbeer outside as they're trying to face Goku 2v1. And Guy and Urpel are just trying to distract them up front, but Goku's able to survive, takes down Coldbeer. As well as the rest of the team is just able to walk forward.
Yeah.
Guy's just right behind them, they just ignore him.
The dive was just set up better on the side of the Shapeshifters. Goku was in the perfect position to get 2 early picks there, and it was just clean up from there.
Yeah, you do
As
see
we have Urpel on Diva now.
Yeah. Guy tries to get the hack out, but he's not able to get it. Yes. It looks like the Paper Planes are just trying to take this outside again with Yeetmeister and Coldbeer. As Urpel goes back on the point, they're trying the same strat again. But you see Urpel going over all the way into the brig. And Logan isn't there to help him. They're able to get point flip in all of this chaos.
Yeah, they just took so many angles on him, and it was really hard for the Shapeshifters to find like the best target to dive. There were just players all over the map, taking so many angles.
You see Goku trying to spawn camp Fruitals, but he's able to call it, so he just gets a TP out. He's like, here we go. But you do see Goku still behind. He falls right before he's able to get the pulse bomb, which is huge. As it looks like the Shapeshifters are just gonna try to wait for Goku to come back, because they know that they just want to try to look for a pulse bomb.
Yep. Coldbeer has a pulse bomb of his own.
Coldbeer's gets Frosty after a nice hack too.
The brig is hacked.
Yeah, Brig's hacked, and Urpel's in there to try to punish it, but Logan's right there. Brutals gets a huge headshot on the Goku. Great pulse! She's here. Brutals is able to take down Rusty Goomba, but Caber just smashes his shield into Yeemeister's face. The Nano and the Rally wears off.
Low.
Yeah, Guy gets
it's just Caber on the point.
Caber gets both supports.
He's doing a ton of work, but can he survive?
He can't survive.
Touching, but it's just gonna be another lost fight.
Bomb to reset. You see him going back over to the Brig Zen, as Logan was able to do so much with that Zen prior onto Icebreaker. But
yeah, but will it work? Will it work against the Diva? That's the question.
Yeah.
They coming up with ults.
Yeah, Primal Rage out
have
from
a beat.
Lusty.
He gets killed though.
After a juggle into the corner, he's taken down. They're just trying to force ults here. As long as the Paper Planes don't use anything, they're in a good spot. There's no 3 ults used from the side of the Shapeshifters, the Primal Range, Pulse Bomb, and the Technical Visor. While the Paper Planes have their own DPS ults and a nice
that is a major difference in ults, which could come and bite the Shapeshifters.
Yeah. You see Goku trying to 1v1 Koidbeer, but Goku falls low, so he's scared. A huge jump, he's able to find Pneumonia, Frosty, and Caber, and Pneumonia's taken down.
They're just gonna rush in.
Rusty's just trying to pepper them from behind and annoy the likes of Fruitals. Pulls out from Koidbeer, but he's not able to find anyone. Urpel does find it. Caber though, as he also finds Frosty. Huge plays out from Urpel here on this map as he finds Goku.
Yeah.
They're just able to clean up.
Paper Planes take that one.
Yeah, very well done. But the coordinated dives they had after that first fight, they knew what they had to do, really.
Yeah.
Play of the game.
And I said at the beginning of this map, I expect some brawl from this map, but both these teams showed that you can still run dive effectively on this map.
Yeah, it really.
Multiple dive variants coming out too, with like Ana Brig, Zen Brig, and Lucio Kiri as a backline. Different styles. Paper planes on top though.
Yeah, well played by them. It just really comes down to that sub level where it's, with all the angles they have, it's super, super hard to try to force that dive. So, Shapeshifters. Yeah, Shapeshifters are going to be able to be picking King's Row here for the second map. As we're going to be heading into that soon. So at the
we'll
other
see.
end. Oh, no, you go.
Oh.
You go.
Oh, are we gonna take a break?
No. We don't need to.
Alright. Well, Kings is another one of those maps that is very brawl heavy, but you can run the 5-man comp. The Monkey, Kiri, Lucio, Sombra, Tracer is what a lot of teams, especially like contenders teams, have been running. Some teams think Rhine's meta, some teams think the 5-man's meta. So, and I think both are pretty viable comps on Kings.
Yeah, a lot of teams able to run a lot of different stuff. Like, I know the Red Pandas, we do more of a poke style on this map with the Ramatra and Farmer, so we have done in the past as well. And I believe the Shapeshifters tending more towards that rush comp, same with the likes of the Nessies, the Riders, and much more. As I believe we should... Oh, we do see Urpel actually going out onto the bench for this one as Yeetmeister goes onto the tank and base scout on the support. The
probably going to be
Yeetmeister
some Rhine. Yeah, probably some Rhine gameplay from the Paper Planes. You love to see Yeetmeister on the Rhine.
Yeah, it's
very inspirational gameplay from him.
It's been a long time. He hasn't played much on the Pet Rocks, where we had Thick Boy playing a lot more of that tank for that team. But you do see Yeet coming back onto the Rhine.
Shapeshifters staying with the same lineup for map 1, so
yeah,
probably similar stuff from them as we go into Kings.
Yeah, it's unlucky, but Slimeall, one of their players, is going to be gone, I believe, for this next couple weeks as well. So normally he would be here, probably on DPS over Frosty, but it happens.
Yeah.
As you do see the Meister and Rusty Goomba Ryan 1v1 coming out.
So maybe.
Yeah, and it'll be an interesting matchup. Rusty Goomba, one of those titans of the league, I'd say. Been in multiple seasons, played various different roles.
Yeah, I think he's been around since the creation, along with the likes of Booney as well. So he's definitely known for the Reinhardt, as he played a lot of it earlier in the Overwatch League seasons. As you see Coldbeard just trying to look for a pick out on this Widow, but he's spammed up by Guku. So he's not even gonna risk his life.
Shapeshifters playing statue here. Their goal is to try and speed on them and try and take multiple angles if they can.
Meister gets a nice charge onto Rusty Goomba, also able to get out with that nice charge. They fall low, but Base Scout is able to help support him. Coldbeard with a huge pick on the Frosty. Ball comes out, but Lamp is also forced. So low. Lamp for Base Scout again. He's able to save him as the Baptiste is left all alone on the point. Meister, the 3-man shatter. He already has it.
Meister already showing up on this map on the Reinhardt character. Shout out to Coldbeard though. He was getting a ton of opening picks there.
Yeah, he was.
And it has farmed up all the way to Bob already, which is pretty impressive. Frutos gets taken down early.
Coldbeer's
so
the imposter as he coach guns Rusty Goomba into Frutos with the charge kill as he uses the Bob, but Rusty Goomba is able to just clean up with the help of that huge mate wall from Goku.
Yeah. This is not the best spot to be held at because it is a narrow choke, but you can brute force your way through with Window. So we'll see if the paper planes go for that approach or if they do some other play.
Window fire strike, almost able to get him, but the Shatter is able to find Cello Guy after a nice headshot on the base god. That's all she wrote for this fight, really.
I mean, the paper planes are fine with this fight. Shapeshifters use 2 ults. They didn't use anything.
They're holding
They can come
close.
in, maybe get their visor in line, and then get a window visor.
Yeah, they're
try and get through this stalemate.
After they fight, they're looking to hold close, but with the rotation of Cello
Who
Guy.
has Blizzard though? That could make this fight interesting.
Yeah.
Depending on how he uses it.
Went out from base.
It's like they're waiting.
Here's the Blizzard.
Blizzard comes up.
The lamp. It's able to take down the Blizzard able to take down the lamp as well as base god. He's just in. Visor out from Cello Guy, but Goku gets a huge headshot onto him. Goku finds yet another. He gets a 5k, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
Goku showing up on this May.
Goku's another one of those players that's been around for a while. You can see his veteran presence
Completely.
on the Shapeshifters.
Yeah.
Paper planes use 2 ults against 1 Mablez.
The nice wall's able to try to sanction off the Meister Cello Guy. Huge shatter, but a really nice beat just in the nick of time for Caber right before he gets knocked down to the ground. As the high noon and window force the paper planes just to back up. Shatter finds Brutals. It looks like they're just probably gonna get staggered here. Unless they're able to find Goku.
They're just getting sandwiched.
Yeah. Logan just tried to ego Void Beer, but just slides out, knowing that he's not able to win with that lamp.
So a Blizzard from Goku's coming up again, but there will be a beat from Frutos. So we'll see if Frutos is able to utilize the beat effectively to prevent damage from the freezing of the Blizzard.
Yeah, they're probably not expecting this, as it looks like the wall is just barely missed.
Aggro beat.
Yeah, aggro beat us. Frutos just goes in. A huge 4-man freeze. As it's just chaos out on the point. And they're not able to do much on the side of the paper planes. E-Master is coming up on his shatter though as well.
Yeah, a lot of ults come in. A lot of ults come for the paper planes now. This next fight, if they utilize a lot of ults, they need to try and win it. Otherwise, they might be stuck here the entire map.
Entirely possible.
And they have the ults to do so.
Yeah.
If I was the planes, I'd just make sure I use at least a handful of ults here just to try and get through.
All used. And the shatter is able to find Rusty Goomba. The lamp is able to save Rusty Goomba, but the window is so good that the rest of the paper planes are just sitting behind it.
Yeah, and now ults are coming back online again for the Shapeshifters. Another Blizzard.
Yeah.
Planes are struggling right now to get through this choke. Fashion comes in though. That could cause.
It finds Caber.
Lamp force.
That's huge. Eatmeister is frozen as he goes much too aggressive outside of the rest of his team, but it just opens space for Frutos to do work. But Logan and Goku are able to find the support line of the fifth planes.
Goku?
It's Cold Beer versus Goku.
Goku!
And
Goku went crazy there.
Much better.
That is a devastating loss for the planes.
yeah,
It's last fight now. They only have window to work with. Well,
You know?
they have Beat and Noon.
You know, at least the paper planes are able to get past those archers as they killed everyone but Goku, and Goku can't just solo hold archers by himself.
Yeah, they have space now. They could use window. If they window fire strike and get an early pick, that would be a great opener for them to maybe get at least to the second checkpoint.
Yeah, definitely. They're trying to look for a super aggressive beat. Oh, the window is misplaced by base god. Unluckily, with another blizzard. As it just...
Yeah.
Sanctions
The
off
Blizz
their
pretty
own
much seals the deal.
Yeah.
Kobe are gonna try and cut, or Chella guy, sorry.
And that's it for the paper planes attack. Huge plays out from the side of the Shapeshifter, and especially Goku on the Mei, doing God's work.
0-1. Switching sides.
Aside from the hero plays from Goku, the Shapeshifters were using their ults very well. They were not using too many at once, and when they did invest a heavy amount, they got the planes would trade. Like they'd make the planes would be trading ults as well. So the ult usage from the Shapeshifters was really well.
Yeah. Am I doing it right?
Ready for battle.
Yeah. Logan also able to keep everyone else up as well in the Baptiste. He's not really known for it.
Yeah.
No, mostly known for the Kiriko on his end. Well.
He picked up support last season, I believe.
Yep.
His main support, and he's been pretty good
Yeah,
since mainly playing support.
Able to help carry the roommates to the grand finals as well against the Mill City
Yeah.
Marshmallow Monsters.
Bruto's on the Mercy, so
Boy.
a
He's so
slower
excited.
comp from the Plains.
Yeah, it's the Meister's, like, it's his favorite. Pope Reinhardt, the Sombra, and Pocketed Sojourn. As well, he's so used to the GGU. But really early lamp up from Ammonia, and the wall isn't able to find one. But a huge hack from Chilla Guy is able to punish Rusty Guma for going way too aggressive away from the rest of his team. The block! Meister! Cuckoo.
Both Rans are out. Res comes out though.
Yeah, they're down
That's
there.
the advantage of the Mercy. You can res a player back.
Yeah, the wall is able to stop Yeet. And the Mercy healing is just not enough. His base god falls late last fight. Logan uses Lamp just to make sure nothing bad happens, just in case. Frosty! Getting huge shots, whether it be on base god or Chilla Guy as well.
Ammonia getting close to our first ult. And they're making a ton of space here.
This is not good. They're not able to hold arches or anything, really. The Shapeshifters know they want to take as much space. They want to make sure the paper planes have to fight for
Whole beer is
all
being
they have
staggered.
to. Yeah. Rusty,
They really only have like one fight.
if that, I think it's just...
But they have to get through the space that Shapeshifters have taken. Wall used early.
Yeah. Early wall up from Goku as they know that they just want player on that wall so much. The window fire strike isn't able to find anything. Yeet with the jump shatter. As he just Rusty Goomba crit shatters the lamp.
Whole beer?
He's just sitting on the high ground, the H high ground.
Res coming up though. This is very winnable for the Plains. They can't touch.
I am not sure how that did not touch from base god. That is unlucky. But with the masterful rush of the Shapeshifters, they're just able to easily win that fight.
Goku a well-deserved play of the game as well.
Yeah.
He went absolutely crazy on the Mei, on this map.
Yeah. They do have to get base god in for Urpal as well, which is unlucky, as I believe they would be able to have someone else able to rotate around. So Urple's able to stay in and eat those on the bench, but the second round for the Paper Planes has to sit out for now. Because I would not be surprised if he was put back in on the Paper Planes.
Yep, 1-1 right now between these two teams.
Yeah, next
We'll
up
see
is
what-
Escort.
Yeah, we'll see what map they decide to pick.
Yeah, we'll have to see after this quick break.
These beats are the purest. Prove it, prove it.
Welcome back. As it's just a nice, very, very quick break. But the next map we're gonna be going into is Route 66, chosen by the Paper Planes. As you do see them going back to their map 1 comp, as Urple is coming back onto the tank, and Neatmeister back onto the support with Frutal.
Yep, and Route 66, not really a brawl map, more of a dive map, so yeah, and looks like from both teams they will be running the Winston dive
Find my
here.
own path.
Yeah.
I will not
Gugu on the Genji.
world behind.
Yeah, Guku Genji is very good.
We encounter on this mission.
Yeah.
When he was on the Hogs,
I'll find my own path.
during our reverse sweep
Watch your
of
flanks.
what's the team called again?
The Cappy
Can't
Bleppy.
remember. The Cappy Blappies.
Yeah.
Dude, his Genji was crazy, so even though Genji isn't like the best character meta-wise, Guku can definitely make Genji work.
Definitely.
5, 4,
He'll be an Echo too.
2,
Oidbeer
They're
on the
gonna-
pocketed Echo, yeah.
advancing upwards.
See Jello Guy over onto his signature Sombra on the DPS role as well. Because they're just, the Paper Planes are just trying to get early setup. As Jello Guy hacks the Mega onto them and Purple's just sitting on the high ground waiting. As a dive comes out, but a nice loop from Caber is able to triple down. Oidbeer is not able to get much with his focusing beam. With Logan and his Suzu. Well, does find Frosty though. Riddles used TP and Suzu to try to save Urple, but forfeits his own life to do that. This Jello Guy will be able to get out.
Thanks, I needed that.
Yeah.
It's so hard with the Paper Planes because the support line and the Shapeshifters is just so survivable.
Yeah. Hard to set up a dive. Guku finds
Already falls. Ida is able to find the res early, and Guku is in, but has dash just in the nick of time to get out. Urple falls super low as the team is just going to try to stabilize. Urple goes in for a super aggressive dump as he's half HP, but Logan's able to pick up Voidbeer. Urple cannot get onto this high ground because Caber just keeps looping out. Caber knows his job, and he does it well. He just boops them off the high ground.
He does, and
Amp out.
Shapeshifters are having a hard time setting up dives. As Rusty goes in deep. Goes deep.
Yeah, he used Primal Rage just to try to finish off Riddles, but the TP, Jello Guy is able to pick up Frosty, and Urple gets MJ. As well, Goku in the back line finds Riddles, but Urple's doing work for the Paper Planes.
Big res too.
Yeah.
If Riddles can keep you away, he does.
Yeah, Rusty Goomba won't be able to get out though, as he's just going to be staggered on point.
Yeah.
Huge plays from Urple, getting 3 that fight as well with the Primal Rage.
Definitely. Full slate of ults except for the tank ult for both these teams. But we'll see how they use it.
Oh, really nice
Copier is
bubble.
able to get Goku early, so that probably ends any attempt of the contest, but they go for it anyway. Visor comes out.
Kitsune Visor. Frosty falls so low, but he's not killed though. There he goes, actually. As Coidbeer is able to copy the monkey and beat him up with the Primal Rage. This isn't the worst fight to lose if you're the Shapeshifters. You use 2 ults, but they use 3. And the 3 most impactful ones as well with the EMP, Kitsune, and even the Echo Copy, as they didn't use the Mercy, which is arguably the least impactful of all their ults. Not much
has
stuff
Blade.
played. Yeah.
Maybe Val can help heal through it, but
Goku tries to ego the Echo Mercy and tries to go for the Mercy, but Eden, his shift spacebar ability, is able to just get away. As that disaster strikes for the Shapeshifters. Frosty is found on this off angle. What a really nice beat. Yeah. He's able to be taken down, not using the Valk. Opting to save it for the next fight, as Copier is taken down as well from Pneumonia and Caber.
yeah, and it was a really good, even though they lost Goku, they were able to re-engage well. They knew they had a beat that they could use to sustain them through a dive, and they were able to use that to get a good win here. So now they can hold on second, which second is pretty hard to break if you are an attacker.
Yeah, very notorious for that. Is Goku also moving over to the Tracer from the Genji. Cello Guy does try to get a hack up Aqua Mask, gets the perfect spy check. Copier does find Pneumonia though, as Caber falls low from range out from Urple. But Rusty Goomba's also just in the back line wreaking havoc with Goku as he finds Brutals. The Resurrect is cancelled with nice hit. Yeah. But
I mean, they kind of have to. I mean, they're down Frutos, so it could have been. They could have also lost their Mercy.
Rusty Goomba is trying to spawn camp Frutals. Frutals needs a hero. Never mind. Actually, Cello Guy was there. Frutals was his own hero. He didn't need one.
It's coming back on again.
Yeah.
Pretty even with ults. Rusty Goomba goes to Diva now.
Yeah.
Probably one more fight, at least in the second zone.
If that, Rusty's able to get the cap of 5-man EMP. What a huge Zeus is able to cleanse it for almost everyone. Riddles gets a really nice headshot on the Frosty though, but Goku finds E-Meister. As Riddles TP'd the Cello Guy, like mid, like TP. That was weird. But Coldbeer is able to clutch up and clean the rest of the Shapeshifters. Nice headshot. That's gonna be it for second fight.
Yep. Unfortunate that Paper or Shapeshifters weren't able to punish the Kiriko. If they were able to like quickly kill the Kiriko, the EMP would have gotten a ton more value. But the Suzu just able to cleanse it almost completely.
Definitely.
Visor coming in though on the defense.
Yeah, the Diva ult as well as the Tracer's coming up online super quick. Suzu used a little to try to save Purple, but he does look to go aggressive with his Primal Rage as he just jumps in on the Soldier and the Kiriko. He notices the Lucia behind, so he's trying to push him to his team, but the rest of the team is preoccupied while he's in. with their own tank they have to deal with. Rusty Goomba. He's in. Frosty is able to pick the Frittles off.
That's a really big pick.
Yeah.
Equally as big pick onto Rusty though. Cello.
There goes Urpel.
Ammonia.
Ah, Coldbeard went to the Widow. And eat onto the Lucio as Urpel goes on to the Zarya, which he is much more comfortable on, as Wadebeard goes over the Tracer. Lots of ults from the side of the Shapeshifters.
Yeah, this is another spot where you can get stuck. So this is a good position the Shapeshifters are in, if they can use their ult effectively.
So aggressive, the Beast's not able to save him. Cuckoo's in, Pneumonia is able to find Urpel though.
Pneumonia!
It's another headshot.
Those are some massive picks from Pneumonia. Just able to clean up the fight with some well-placed Kiriko headshots.
Yeah, only two ults
coming into this fight, Paper Planes will have Kasune Rush and Beat, while they will have Rush Visor on the defense.
Yeah, it's definitely a powerful combo as well. So Urpel's just try to sit on Frosty as much as he can with that DM, but he's able to still find Deepmeister without even using it. But and he gets killed before he's able to use the beat. Voidbeer is trying to pick off Frosty, but Frosty's just gets it before they use another ult. Is that safe for third?
Unfortunate that the Paper Planes weren't able to utilize their ults fast enough. If they were able to get the beat off, that fight could have been probably a lot closer.
Yeah, definitely. Frosty
That's good defense in general, though, from the Shapeshifters.
Yeah, definitely able to stabilize a lot better on second point as well as third, especially. Third is a very difficult point to try and cap as well. So it is completely doable by the side of the Paper Plane still, though, despite how they did not full cap.
Yes, for sure. We'll see how they play their defense. As Coldbeer gonna be going on Ash with a Mercy Pocket, and Rusty Goomba going for the Lucio Kiriko dive with the Soldier like they did on defense. I think Mercy pockets can be pretty good on this map, especially these first and secondary because of the high ground. High grounds can be very oppressive with a Mercy pocket, but Shapeshifters have the ability to like hard dive onto high grounds as a unit. So if the Ash Mercy pocket can get enough poke in before the dive comes through, it can make their dives harder for the Shapeshifters.
Yeah, definitely he has to try to save this coach gun, but he used it already just to get up on the high ground before the doors open, so he didn't have to right away. As he uses it again to get onto the high ground, so if they dive, they're not going to be able to, but Purple jumps onto them to try to mitigate that from happening. As there they go.
Huge dive.
Cuckoo's their cello guy. Out of all this chaos is able to find Cuckoo, but Eatmeister falls low, and Rusty Goomba is able to punish that. Voidbeer's without any. Well, used one, but he got the Mega. As after that chaotic dive from the side of the Shapeshifters, they're still able to cleanly kill everyone there.
Looks like Diva Mirror now. I think the Diva is a very underrated pick, especially on this map. Diva can work very well at getting the high grounds fast and being able to like slowly contest, as Urpel's doing right now.
Yeah, Cello Guy goes on a really greedy alpha angle, but Frittle's there to help save him as well as Urpel. But Urpel falls low himself. Mr. Goomba goes in just to force TP from Frittles as he goes in off of that. Able to pick him up, Eatmeister falls low as he's able to be killed. They're just trying to force cooldowns either from Coldbeer or Frittles and then kind of punish that. That's the Shapeshifters game plan.
Valve coming online for the Paper Planes, but a ton of ults gonna be coming on soon for the Shapeshifters.
Oh.
Cold Beer gets an early pick though. That's big.
That Widow is a lot greedier than the Ashe without much of a get out of jail free card. It's just the grapple, and once that's gone, that's it. But the one shot capability is a lot more. This Rusty just sends in a bomb, and is not able to find anyone. Yeatmeister falling low, but Pneumonia is caught out on the alpha angle. Gugu able to find Voidbeer. Gonna find Cello Guy too.
This game has just been great. This map. Rusty and Gugu
really
well.
well.
Dive on Eve.
Yeah, that's it. There's Sue's out from Fiddle. We try to look to
and they only use like one ult to win that fight.
Yeah. Didn't even need it really.
I mean, the bomb was great placement because it forces them off like the main high ground, and it forces them in a weird spot where they have to like play slow for a little bit just to get their cooldowns back to reposition themselves. Shapeshifters are now gonna try and keep them in spawn.
Yeah, Rusty's just trying to stuff this door as much as he can. Frost is just to take down Cello Guy. The res is stopped by Gugu's blade. Bomb out from Urkel to try to find anyone. It does find Kaber, but Gugu finds both supports with his Dragon Blade. It's just cleanup for Frosty and the Shapeshifters here on second. It's really hard for the Paper Planes here as they don't have anything. It's just the pulse.
They really only have to try. They don't even have a pulse bomb because they switched. Well, there's going to be a rush visor and a bomb.
Yeah. They're going to need a
Paper
miracle.
Planes need a hero play if they want to keep alive in this map.
Yeah. The rush visor is such a powerful combo. Just that can win itself the fight. Rusty Goomba is able to find the bomb. Does not kill anyone, but still able to get the remake off despite that body shot. Continue rush out from Logan
and then that's it.
Just so scared that they don't want to try to contest. Very nice.
Now up to 2 in this series.
Yeah, up 2-1. The Paper Planes were winning on that dive variant with that Sombra, and now it's just not working as much. You see Cello Guy swapping over to the Soldier on the defense, but he's not able to do as much.
Yeah. Diva pick was pretty good from the Shapeshifters to I mean, they were starting on Monkey, but then I mean Diva can heavily pressure out like a Monkey. And just went a lot of damage to 1v1 like characters like Mercy Pocketed Ashe. So good adaptation from the Shapeshifters, and they forced the Paper Planes to switch to a Diva, and ultimately Shapeshifter is better on the Diva composition.
Yeah, I know Urpel is definitely more comfortable on the characters like that Monkey, Czar, even as well. But I know Rusty is a fan of that Diva character, as he has played past in different teams like there's the Gaming Golems, the Quebec Quokkas, Arizona OTs, stuff like that. So the Shapeshifters are no stranger to compositions like this, as the Paper Planes aren't sure how to adapt against this Diva comp.
Yeah, and we'll be coming up on push. Looks like New Queen Street is the map pick.
Yeah, map pick out from the Paper Planes as well, as you do see Base God going in for Yeatmeister on the support. As it can be, I was gonna say that the Shapeshifters had a home field advantage. Actually, they still do. Charlemagne is in Canada, so
yeah,
maybe a controversial or confusing pick out for Yeatmeister. Only time will tell.
I mean, New Queen Street, it's a very open map, and you can make stuff like Ashe and Widow work very well on this map. Question is, are Shapeshifters able to dive on them before they can get some value?
Yeah.
And can the paper planes keep up their carries on DPS?
We'll have to see here on this round of New Queen Street. As I said,
Match point for the Shapeshifters.
It is match point, so it's do or die for the paper planes in this map. You see Base God coming in for Beatmeister on the support as well. I know Base God is more comfortable on the flex supports, so you may see that, or even Riddles go back over onto the main support as well.
We shall see.
Riddles on the Ana, Urpel on his signature Orisa as well, as he has played it before in the past for the likes of Collegiate as well. Oh, Riddle's going over to Lucio.
Orisa comp looks like might be coming out for the planes, which could be it could be a comp that could throw a wrench into the Shapeshifters' plans if they struggle to deal with just a ton of damage comes out from the Orisa at close range.
Yeah.
It's hard to kill the Orisa as well, especially with a bat pocket.
Yeah, Rusty does go for a really aggressive jump just to try to scout who's on the rest of the team, but he's not able to be kept up by Logan with the focus fire from the paper plane. So the guy does fall low, but Base God is there to save him with a nice javelin. He's able to play Caber 27. Riddles is able to find a late pick on Frosty as well, which just with those picks on that DPS, that just seals the deal for that fight on Nuclear Street.
Instantly, Rusty Goomba swaps to an Orisa of their own. So,
onto the sim.
Looks like they're confident that they can very much mirror this composition coming from the planes.
Yeah.
But the backline, I'd say, is better for the planes at the moment. While Lucio Kiriko it has its advantages.
He goes super aggressive. They're just trying to focus down Base God as he is not able to find the lamp on himself. He is able to save the rest of the team though, as Urpel finds Cuckoo. Riddles finds Frosty, but that's gonna be it.
Be able to get some trades.
Frosty finds two. Just a slider with a javelin. But with like again even just then nice focus fire from the side of the Shapeshifters onto Base God. They're able to pin down who they want and then just take him down. So falls like dominoes for the rest of the team. TP out.
Oh, TP!
As he just switches up along with the rest of the team, but not able to find much. Coldbeard is used Pulse Bomb, able to find Frosty as well with it. Rusty Goom was trying to go behind, looking for his ult, but Urpel is super aggressive. Nice javelin on Base God as the lamp is able to be taken down. The Terror Surge is able to take down Urpel. Oh, the guy finds he's one though.
That was a massive Terror Surge.
It's just Caber versus Coldbeer on the point. 1v1 of the century.
1v1, we'll see.
Frosty's coming back soon though.
Caber decides to disengage.
Yeah. Coldbeer able to save that from the brink just barely for the side of the paper planes. At least keep the bot moving on their side so it takes longer for the Shapeshifters. Yes, they only used the pulse. Yeah, the pulse and the visor. As Rusty goes super low. Cool. Base God throws another lamp just to try to save the rest of the team when he needs to throw it to save himself. Terror Surge out from Urpel, but a nice use from Pneumonia negates that slow as Frosty's able to pick up.
We have almost got up.
Yeah, Frosty getting some good cleanup there on the paper planes. Also in favor of the Shapeshifters as they are about to take the lead.
Yeah. That's not good. They have to win the next two fights.
It's 2 support outs versus 2 DPS outs.
A big window could turn this as Base God does look to use window, but they just run past it. Base God is able to use lamp on himself this time. Urpel does find Cuckoo, but Frosty finds
even play. They're down the beat.
Yeah, Frosty finds Cuckoo. That's it again, as it's just Urpel and Coldbeer. Purple is able to find a closing kill on
This would be harder.
Frosty, but not much. He was able to be done.
Yeah.
As they only used all that fight for a window, as you see Base God going over to Kiriko just to try to TP out and survive as long as he can.
Purple going Zarya.
Yeah. I know.
Fritos does have beat though for the upcoming Terra Surge.
Yeah,
and or Rush.
It's gonna be crucial how Purple's able to use that as the TP comes out. But Rusty falls from high ground. Purple just walks forward and kills Cuckoo. Terra Surge out. But a nice bubble is able to save Base God from it. This is just clean up. The Shapeshifters are running away at the tails between their legs right now.
Yeah. It's a quick fight. Didn't really use many ults there.
Yeah.
Plane's gonna keep the push going. They do have their beat still, and they do have Visor and Pulse coming.
Yeah, Kitsune Rush out as Fruitles decides to use the beat late, just before the high noon is used. See Resuguma also playing up the monkey as he's snapping so much faster at this Kiriko Rush. Is he able to take on Fruitles? Cuckoo is able to take down Wallace. Suguba's just beating through all of them. He already has 50% result.
Yeah.
And it's the rock paper scissors of the tank roll. It's back to horse against the monkey. So not much used out from either side really, as is the Kitsune Rush. That uses Resuguma goes really aggressive. Also out from Flaker, but not able to find them as he's just zapping Base God. Jumps onto Elegant to try to stop the Visor, but Base God is there to try to save him. But Rusty just gets the fucking right in time. Just clean up.
Yeah, it's just clean up at this point. They're stalling as long as they can.
Yeah, Coldbeer's got to get out.
And yeah, I mean, they have a rush coming up, but not many ults to try and like slow down this continuous push from the Shapeshifters. Shapeshifters have beat. They can try and keep the snowball going off of that. They will have to deal against the rush as well. So.
Yeah. When you're trying to look to try to farm up that Kitsune Rush as well.
Big pick by Kobe.
Gets farmed so fast, I assume from the Bastion, but Guku in the back line with Pneumonia is able to pick off Cello Guy as Guku's still in. He's trying to take down Base God now. TP used. Pulse Bomb as well. Kobe does find Caber, but Guku finally is able to get the Kiriko. This is such a scrappy fight. It's just Poodles and Whitebeard.
Yeah.
Pulse?
Pneumonia.
Logan's able to get two. Final blows that fight is it's just Choga dies. Oh. Despair out from the side of the Paper Planes. This is not good. They only had beat to use and they're able to win that fight with it to the side of the Shapeshifters. Because Base God still has that Kitsune.
Yeah, this push is just getting larger and larger for the Shapeshifters.
They're going so aggressive. The beat's able to save everyone from the Kitsune Rush. As they should not be needing to use any more ults here. They should clean up. Caber finds his one with Fruitles. As Guku goes for a really greedy pulse bomb just to try to clutch up, but
yeah,
that's all.
The Paper Planes do have some ults coming into this next fight. They have 2 ults for the Shapeshifters, while the Paper Planes will have 4 ults coming on. So they can try and snowball a comeback here. If there's any time they need to do it, they need to do it now.
Definitely. Javelin out from Urple as he goes super aggressive, probably looking to use that Terra Surge as the Pneumonia uses the Javelin. Gonna try to save Frosty, but the nice Vinny is able to stop it. Rusty's able to pick off Cello Guy and Gugu on Base God as well. Purple does find the pick onto Frosty as he gets Caber as well. He's just trying to tank this as much as he can, but he's not able to do it enough.
huge C9 here from Gucci.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they win the fight in the end.
That is not good. They used Kitsune Rush, Astronaut, Orso.
They have nothing to work with.
They don't.
And they will have beat coming up for the Shapeshifters.
Yeah, they need some hero plays. They need some picks now. Who does fall low. Frosty is able to be taken down.
That's
from
a good
his own
start.
Grenade. As Quidbeer is just in on the backline. Base God gets a huge headshot on the Gugu. As they're just trying to chase Coldbeer. Rusty Goodway is able to find him, but Riddles takes down his counterpart giver. As they're able to just stagger them. As I don't. Yeah. As long as someone keeps walking with the bot, they're not going to be able to get close one.
Yeah.
Which is big.
Coldbeer will be coming from spawn.
Guku is able to touch, but it's just barely not enough to make it, so they would be able to be good.
If Coldbeer can get a good pulse here, and that could open things up, but the ults on the Shapeshifters, just so many ults.
Yeah, ult bomb used, but Frosty able to roll away from it. Beat all the ults. Guku's able to find Cello Guy before he's able to farm up his ult. A nice javelin out from Ruffle to send Caber flying. One of his down base God, Poodles. Because that's it. That's all she wrote.
Yeah, just some cleanup at this point, and that'll be the game. Charlemagne Shapeshifters will be going 3-1 so far this season, while the Paper Planes will continue their losing streak at 0-4.
Yeah, unlucky for the Paper Planes, but with the coordination of the Shapeshifters later on in the series, whether it be on a rush on King's Row with the heroics of everyone on the team or the Diva Comp or whatever.
Yeah, they just felt more. They felt like they had better just teamwork and like communication just throughout the entire series. Paper Planes was able to steal the map, the round 1 map.
Yeah.
But Shapeshifters able to come back. And yeah, Rusty giving his opinion. Guku MVP, I don't care.
You know, I don't know about you. I was thinking Guku, at least for MVP.
Yeah, I mean, Guku, I think Guku was probably like the best player this match for the Shapeshifters. Just came alive at several instances, clutching up multiple fights with either Tracer, Pulse Bombs, Genji like blades, Genji plays in general, Mei plays.
Yeah.
Another shout out I'd like to give out is Pneumonia. Had some clutch moments on Kiriko this season. Or not season, this series, sorry. But
yeah. We're gonna try to get Guku in here for an interview. See how well that works. He's able to join. But it's to be expected that the Paper Planes would be lacking, if anything, in that communication and coordination, as they're all rookies as well. So they're still looking to improve.
Just gotta build up that communication. And honestly, there's still a lot of season to go for all these teams. So Paper Planes can definitely keep working on like their comps, like their teamwork, and they can. I expect at least they'll probably be a lot better towards the middle and end of the season. But just the beginning part of the season, just trying to get all the players like just trying to get their synergy going.
Exactly. Cuckoo.
Hello.
Hello. Congrats on the win. And
thank you.
We chose you to be MVP.
I'm honored.
Yeah, with especially on King's Row, the heroics you're able to pull on that Mei, like fight after fight, it was crazy.
Yeah, I realized about halfway through that game that Mei had a left click, and suddenly it just started farming damage. I didn't know that was possible. I'm reinventing the Mei as we speak.
Huge.
Nice. You love to hear it.
Yeah, so it seemed throughout the series that like you're showing your prowess, especially towards like after that first map how much synergy you guys all had, how you're able to work together compared to the paper planes. So what's the comm structure look like? Is it any different like with Kaber instead of Zainubaba?
I would say it doesn't change a whole lot with Kaber instead of Zainubaba. I mean, our team is pretty chill generally. The way fights go, Rusty calls targets. You know, we do a little pre-fight planning. Logan helps out a little bit. But I think overall the thing that makes this team good is it's, you know, just everybody is able to call, and that's what makes it good is, you know, you want the people who are in the fight to call the targets, right?
Yeah.
So, I don't know, nothing fancy. We say we're gonna wall here, and then we wall them off, and they don't have a Maya, so they just lose, and then, you know,
yeah,
it's simple gaming.
It's easy as pie.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So,
you have any questions?
So, your guys' team, the Shapeshifters, you guys picked a variety of comps this match. Like, we saw Orisa, we saw Diva, we saw Monkey, Reinhardt at the beginning, and on Kings. So, what comp is your guys' favorite to play at the moment?
I mean, I had a lot of fun on the Rhine comp on Kings Row. I mean, obviously, that was a lot of fun. But I played Symmetra today. That was cool. I mean, any comp with the Genji. I think in terms for me, probably favorite comp with the Genji. For the team, I think our favorite comp to play is like the dive, but the comp we're best at apparently is the rush, because I think we played really, really well on it today. So
yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it's kind of we're very much a group of people who in the moment say, "What do you guys want to run?" And then we run whatever we feel like on the given day. So
yeah.
Nice, and whatever we're feeling.
It seems like you're able to do that on like pretty much all the comps that you needed to, as well. No, yeah. Like whatever the paper planes had after that first map, you're able to answer with something.
Yeah, I think Rusty was kind of just playing to counter tanks, right? I mean, a lot of tanks think of this game as rock, paper, scissors right now, and Rusty was kind of just swapping every fight he had an opportunity to, and I think we utilized ults correctly, and that's what really gave us the edge on push.
Yeah.
Oh.
For sure.
So,
I will say, sniper comps, please don't pick sniper maps into us. You don't want to see my Widowmaker.
Is that a challenge? Let's see, who's your next match against?
I think it's us.
It's EJ.
Well, anyway,
we'll give it a good consideration.
I don't know though. I don't know. My Widow, you know, on a good day, put me in on Widow at like 3 a.m. on a Saturday. I'll be farming.
Yeah.
So, I think let's go El Clasico. The last question: if you were to pick someone else to be the MVP of your team, and it couldn't be you, who would it be?
I think this one's hard because again, I think everybody on my team is good. I think Pneumonia for that match was a pretty big MVP. I think part of the reason we did so well on Kings is because he was willing to play BAP, and I think that very much helps.
Yeah.
In a league like this where people, you know, spend a lot of time on Kiri or other supports just because they feel comfortable on them, being able and willing to switch off is a really valuable thing. So I'd give it to Pneumonia.
Yeah, for
Pneumonia.
Sure. Pneumonia. We gave him an honorable mention too. He had some great clutch plays on the Kiriko, and yeah, being able to swap to BAP when you need to, just great to have as a support player. Have multiple heroes you can play.
I mean, he's an excellent player, and you know, shout out to him. He calls really well in the moment as well. So he's always vocal, which is something that, you know, not every support player is, and I think it really helps.
Nice. So, I think that'll do it. Thank you for joining us, Kuku.
No problem.
And
pleasure.
Good luck against the Chimps next week.
Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah. Hopefully this match gets scheduled, you know, within the week. I'm very excited. I love playing these intermural matches. It's fun.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
I'll see you at that match, Goku.
Yeah.
I think that should wrap it up for us here on the cast, as the Shapeshifters were able to take down the Paris Paper Planes 3-1 and move on to be one of the as one of the 5 now teams that are 3-1 among the Red Pandas, Dogs, Washington Overwatch team, the Munich Mice as well. So, I mean, I haven't seen the Nessies game. For all I know, they could be losing and it could be a 6. But that should do it for us, as these next games should be coming up. I believe there's going to be one tomorrow night at 8:30. The Mischievous Monokumas versus the Chilling Chimps. Yeah. So I may be back, like official or scuff prodding or whatever. But I think that should do it for us. I'm Tyler RiddleDog signing off for EJ on the CoCast.
Yep, thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Hope you tune in again to our upcoming matches.